So my full name is Taylor Victoria Whitney. Um, my parents got Taylor from, well, actually, they got my name and my sister's name, Taylor, and my sister's name is Kendall. They got that from the soap opera show called All My Children. I have no idea. Um, so that's where my name came from. It means, it's French. It obviously means a tailor, like to cut or sew. Um, Yeah. And then my middle name, Victoria, I'm named after my uncle or my great uncle, Victor, who is my mom's uncle, her pride and joy. So then they made it into a girl, so Victoria. And then my last name, I have no idea. I personally do not care for it because when you have the first name Taylor and the last name Whitney, people get it confused all the time. So I guess I could just tell a funny story. So there's just this happens all the time where people say, "Oh, can I have your last name?" And I'll say Whitney, and then they look at me like, "Hey," and they say, "Is that your first name or your last name?" And I always look at them and say, "It's my last name," because you just asked me for my last name. Um, so yeah, there's been times where people will file my name incorrectly at doctor's offices, so they'll write Whitney Taylor and then they can't find it and whatnot. But I think the best one yet was when I went to vote for the first time. I told them my name. They said last name, and I said Whitney, and the lady was like typing, and she looks up and is like, I asked for your last name. And I told her, I was like, I gave you it, it's Whitney. And she goes, now, miss, are you sure? And I looked at her like, are you kidding me? And I looked at her and I said, I'm pretty sure, it's been my name for 18 years. Yeah. And she goes, prove it. And I'm like, okay, here's my driver's license. So I gave it to her and she looks at me and sees like, Taylor Victoria Whitney. She goes, oh my gosh, you have 3 first names. And me being me and my personality, I was like, you are right. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that. Thank you for telling me. So that was probably the best one, was just, you know. So yeah, my dad, obviously he doesn't get it because no one's gonna think his name is Whitney. My mom doesn't get it. My sister doesn't get it because those are just, they don't have last names for first names. Just me. It was like a trial run, I guess, since I'm the firstborn. But what's even more funny is my boyfriend, um, his last name is a first name. He goes through the same exact thing. And my mom said, Taylor, doesn't it bother you that when you get married, you're going to have another first name as a last name? Well, his last name is Craig. So I'm totally okay with being Taylor Craig because nobody's going to ask me if my first name is Craig. That'd be a little weird. So, yeah, that's what my name means. It's nothing special.